Hi, good morning. Welcome to my channel. I am Raven, also known as Gorgeous Gold. I would like to begin by saying thank you so much to anybody who has liked, shared, subscribed, or just supported my channel in any way whatsoever. I can't even express how grateful I am for you. If you're new to this channel and this message resonates, please hit that subscribe button. This is going to resonate. This message is going to resonate for Sun, Moon, and Rising Aries signs. This is going to be a general reading, so it can apply to any area of your life. And just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. All right, we're going to go ahead and get started. I would like to ask the universe to place a bubble around me and anybody tuning into this video. Fill it with bright white lights, 3 golden rings, and violet flames. May it shine so bright that nothing negative may ever attach. Okay. Aries. Aries. Oh, okay. The Tower. Wow, Aries. That was having a hard time coming out, too. The Son of Cups. The Moon. Let's see. Okay, last 3 cards. The Nine of Swords. Somebody else yesterday got that card too. The Six of Pentacles. I want to say it was Taurus. 7 of Swords. So maybe some of you guys have Taurus energy in your chart. You should go probably check that video out. All right, Aries, we have the Tower starting this week off. The Tower is literally coming in to say that old paradigms, old shifts, old negative energy, like all of this old energy that just has no longer served you is finally falling down. And while this sounds very exciting, this is also a very painful and scary time for you at this time. This is an energy of everything that you know no longer being. And so that's frightening. How do you erase an entire lifetime of baggages and paradigms and mindsets and just things that were never meant for your highest good? They were only meant to be lessons. You are knocking those down. And even as I'm doing this reading, when I first started, I felt this energy of intensity, an energy of kind of fear. Fear is trying to step in right now. I feel like you guys are really scared because everything that you know, sorry if you hear my dog barking in the background, I don't know what's happening upstairs. This is everything that you have known for this past cycle, for a long time of your life, maybe for your entire life and multiple lives. This is all of that falling down, falling down. It's so scary, but this is really beautiful. I'm so happy to see that showing up for the Aries energy. I love it. Then we have the Knight of Cups coming out. The Son of Cups is in this deck, but the Knight of Cups is basically saying that you are coming into a place in your life where you're going to be gaining clarity over your own emotions and gaining clarity over your own intuition and just basically being able to see what it is that aligns with your highest truth and what is in your highest good. You are going to remove the thoughts and the paradigms of those other people that have told you that this is what your life is supposed to be like, or even maybe you were telling yourself that this is what your life is supposed to be like. You're releasing those fears now. You no longer need that energy. You no longer want to embark on a journey that doesn't serve you and that's not reaching your highest good. So you're going into a place of having emotional clarity, and that's leading to an increase in your intuition. You're becoming enlightened, so to speak, because as you tear down all of this old stuff, all of this baggage and these lessons and these thoughts and feelings that you've had from this past cycle, you're able to gain clarity and know which way is intuitively best for you. Your intuition's kicking in heavy right now. And so the more you're clearing out this old clutter, the more you're making room for your new beginnings, your new things, your new mindsets, I feel like whoever I'm speaking to, this Aries collective with Taurus in their chart somewhere, is just saying this is your time. Everything that you have known will no longer be. You're becoming a new person. You are literally becoming a new person, a brand new being. I love this. The Nine of Swords. This is the fear that I was talking about that I told you I felt. This is fear. This is anxiety. This is disappointment. And are those old mindsets basically fighting to stay in your brain. They're basically fighting for their spot. They're like, no, she can't, let this go, or he can't let this go. Oh, let me put my brakes on. Let me make them afraid. Let me tell them that if they move too fast, they might mess up. So they'll stop doing what they think is best for them. This is literally, it's an energy of right now, the devil, your ego, is trying its hardest to get you to stay stuck, to not have this tower crash, because when it crashes, ego is no longer in control. You are in control of your life and in your body. And if this is a person, somebody can have like an energy on them, a grasp on them, like somebody's been doing dark magic to keep this person there. Like, that's what this feels like. So this person's trying with their willpower, the devil is trying to keep you right here in its grasp. So you need to be aware of that this week, Aries. That's your advice. Be aware of those messages in your mind that are not of your highest good. Those low vibrational fears and mindsets and shifts that you know will lead you to a dead end, because they have time and time again. Beware of the person that is trying to grab your energy, because I feel like for some of you guys, there is an energy vampire around you. Somebody is either practicing dark magic, or they are literally just manifesting negativity for you. They're wishing wrongdoings upon you, but it is nothing to be afraid of, because you're knocking down these old mindsets. So the only thing that is just not allowing those old mindsets and old behavioral patterns to creep back in and have a grasp over your mind. Because Aries, you're healing. You have been for quite some time. And this is just wrapping up this final chapter. This is literally finishing out this part of your life. And so, of course, this stuff's going to be around trying to get away, trying to get you back over there. But you're smarter than that now. So when you catch those negative thoughts, notice them, but don't breathe any air into them. Notice them and realize where they're coming from, and release them with love. Remind yourself that. I don't care if you have to write it on your mirror, or if you need to set a timer on your phone, so that at least, I will give you guys this number, at least 6 times a day, you need to remind yourself, even just the smallest amount of time, just remind yourself you are in control of your life. And the old you, those old mindsets, those old beliefs, that's no longer you. You're breeding new territory. The Six of Pentacles is here. You are creating a whole new life for you, a whole new cycle. All of that baggage, all of that energy from the past, all of that just negativity and whatever else this was trying to creep in your life, that's no more. No more. That doesn't bring you balance. That doesn't allow you to go outside and pick the fruit of your labor. This is all of your hard work finally paying off, and you being able to see that it is paying off tangibly. And so you can't allow the Nine of Swords to come in and keep you trapped, because if it can, it will. If you allow the negative energy to be what is leading the way, it will be the way. And we're going to dive deeper with the Nine of Swords once I get clarification cards. But the Nine of Swords is heavy. So this isn't a little thought. This is something that is trying to keep you in its grasp. Anxiety, depression, grief, whatever it is, the darkness, it is trying to keep you in its grasp. It is your job and your responsibility to release this and bring your fruit in. Allow yourself to see the pinnacles that are waiting for you. Do not get caught up in this old paradigm and this old shift and these old limiting beliefs. Let them fall. They are here. The tower is trying to knock down everything about your life that you once knew, everything that you thought you knew about yourself. Because in this past cycle, you've lied to yourself. You created an image of yourself through the eyes of somebody else. It was never you. You were lying to yourself. I didn't even remember that the Seven of Swords was over there. And I'm talking about lying to yourself and it comes out. Lying to yourself or being lied to, being deceived. Don't let Nine of Swords energy rule your life. Do not allow energy of people and things and places and jobs and whatever it is. Do not allow that to continue to be what is guiding your life. You have to finally be ready to stand in your truth, because until the day that you do that, you're never going to be happy. And the universe is here to bring this tower moment. The tower is knocking this down and knocking this down only if you allow it, because you have a force. I got to get clarity for this Nine of Swords, because that is a force. That is a force. It's nothing to fear because you can conquer it. The Tower is the Three of Wands. I love that. You have the power to conquer whatever this is, whatever demon this is. You have Ace of Wands, new beginnings, possibilities opening up, new beginnings coming in. Love it. Six of Cups is the Moon card. And then let's see, Nine of Swords. Get some clarity on that bad boy. I might pull 2 cards for the Nine of Swords. The Four of Pentacles came out for the Nine of Swords, and then 1 more card. I don't know why. Yep. 5 of Cups. Okay. Yep. 6 of Pentacles. 6 of Pentacles. Eight of Wands. Aries, this is lightening up. I like this. Yeah, you got the power over this thing. The Hangman. And then grounding this whole deck for your reading after the clarity. The World. And it's not in reverse. The World. Well, it was in reverse, but I don't read reversals. So, I love it. 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 You are closing this cycle out. This is amazing. We have the Three of Wands clarifying the Tower. Like I said in the beginning, when you allow these old things to fall off and fall down in that tower that you've built up, that was built on lies and deceit and fear and other people's ideas of what your life was supposed to look like, and other people's ideas of you and your expectations, just all of that outdated material. Once you delete that and allow it to fall, you are restored and rebalanced and a whole refreshed. That's what this is. Possibilities that are new and better aligned with you present themselves time and time and time and time and time again. Aries, you have to let this tower fall. This is what is waiting for you on the other side. If you drop that relationship with that person that's been trying to control you and just cut contact with them for once and for all, there are possibilities coming into you. If you release that job or that career that you had stuck in your mind, feeling like you had to go that way because you've already started it, or this person said that this is better for you, or you got to do this, or you got to do that, whatever excuses you can make, once you let that go, there are greater possibilities better aligned with the new you. You've got to let all of that old out of the way. You've got to push it away from you. It does not fit in your life anymore. There's no space for it. There's no time for it. There's no energy for it. It's just sitting there blocking stuff. Blocking stuff. The Knight of Cups, like I said, is clarified by the Ace of Wands. But the Knight of Cups, as I was saying, is you coming into a space where you are gaining clarity over your own emotions and your own life, which is leading to a higher state of knowing and a higher chance of, communicating with your higher self and your intuition. You gain clarity on how to start this new beginning. For some of you guys, maybe you wanted a child. This is saying that you're connecting with your children. You're having a new beginning with your children. You're having a child, or you're starting a new business, or you're starting a new job, you're moving to a new place, you're moving to a new city, whatever this is that's in your cards for you, the new beginning is there. All of these possibilities are there. But it's only once you decide to let all of this healing and all this work you've done run its course and heal and release this stuff. And guys, you still have 2 more days, because until the 20th, actually, so you have until tomorrow. Until the 20th, you can still release on this full moon energy. You can always release, but now you will have this portal of energy that is all about releasing. This Sagittarius new moon is all about releasing, or full moon, sorry, was all about releasing. So you can still do that, release, make those lists, because your new beginning, Ace of Wands is right here. I can't make these cards up. It comes out the way that it's supposed to, because that's what it is. The moon card was clarified by the Six of Cups. This is reflecting on those old relationships, on all of this old stuff that you need to let go of. That is the Six of Cups, the stuff that you had been rooted in your past experiences. It's time to release that so that your roots can grow even deeper. It's always going to be a part of you, because it is now a part of your story, but it is not this part of your story. That was one part of your book. Your life is a series. So you just finished one of your books. Now you're on to the next one. This is a whole new set of things, a whole new set of lessons, a whole new set of skills. You're going to be grounded in that. And while you will carry the experiences from this cycle with you, these are no longer the experiences and lessons that you were meant to learn. These lessons were to prepare you to be able to, when you make it to your new beginning, discern between energies that you want in your life and energies that are positive and contributing to the highest good of not only your life, but the life of the others. And also just new shifts, new paradigms, new mindsets, new everything for you that resonates with you and what you want to do. This is about you finally being able to do that. You're grounded in a whole new energy. A whole new energy. And I said the moon, the full moon energy is still potent. And while this is talking about your intuition, I also believe that this is saying this moon was your chance to get this portal and get this stuff released fast. It's still going to be painful, but it's speeding up the process in which you're releasing, so it can speed up the process in which you are calling in. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Four of Pentacles and the Five of Cups. This is literally keeping you out of balance. That is what this Nine of Swords was sent here for, to keep you stuck right here, focusing on all of the bad stuff that happened, all of those relationships that you no longer have, all of the, focus on what you are losing, when really you're not losing anything. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain. I'm pretty sure I told Taurus that. I feel like somebody heavily has Taurus in their chart. But yeah, this is trying to keep you out of balance, trying to keep you stuck, trying to keep you away from your goals. Because as long as you're in the Five of Cups, you're never going to be in balance. And so you're never bringing in what it is that you were trying to call. You can't ever reach it because you don't ever reach the frequency, because you're staying here. You can't be in this frequency but expect this. Do you see the difference in color in those cards? Even without me reading them, look at night and day. That's what these cards are. You can't stay right here and expect this. There's no way. You have to create balance. You have to be able to release and just let this stuff go. Let it go. Let it go. Let them go. Let the job go. Let your friends go. Whatever it is, let it go, Aries, because you have everything to gain, but nothing to lose. Literally, the Eight of Wands is saying that right now, your vision is becoming clear. Clarity is coming in for you. Things are aligning for you and starting to make sense. So therefore, don't ignore what is coming to you, and don't ignore the messages that come in, and don't ignore what makes sense for you. You don't have to live in the eyes of anyone else anymore. Nobody else is in control of your life but you. They've all had the chance to live their journey, and they haven't done what they chose to do, so they can't they can't be upset with you for doing what's best for you and what your heart is telling you. I feel like you know this week what it is that you need to do in order to bring this ultimate balance and to get yourself out of this Five of Cups. You know who you have to release, and you know what no longer serves you. So channel all that, release all of that, and then put it into something positive. Send that out with love and with light so that you can bring the balance in that you needed. If you do not, the outcome this week is remaining stuck in the Seven of Swords. This is saying that you can decide, because for once this reading's coming to me different. These are your two outcomes. For some of you, you're going to let that tower fall, and then the truth will reveal itself to you. You will have possibilities coming in and opening up to you. For some of you, you may be making the decision to stay in the lie, to stay stuck in a lie and an illusion and in deceit and in those fears and in that Nine of Swords. These are the two possible outcomes that are available to you, Aries. You can decide, do I want to let this tower fall? Do I want to let all of this stuff that no longer serves me fall? Or do I want to stay in stuff that is not aligned with me and in things that are not in my truth and in an energy that is just deceitful to my highest good? What do you want, Aries? Because everything is free will. So I never really pick up on readings like that, but this is what it is. There are two energies surrounding the Aries collective right now. You'd get to decide, and it doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter what aspects are happening in your life right now and what this is in relevance to, in relation to. All that matters is that you make the decision. Do you want to lie to yourself and stay over here? Or do you want this? Do you want that tower to fall? Or do you want to keep being here? Like, those are your two options. So Aries, what are you going to choose? What do you want to do? We all have free will. So what is it that you want? What is it that you want? Isis Oracle is going to bring us a message today. We will see what she has to say for us, and I'm going to take you guys out with that one. And then shuffle one more time. Oh, I didn't like that one. There we go. These cards are so new that they're weird to work with. Okay. Ooh, no, that is a lot, Aries. There were a lot of messages. Can we have that be summed up in the least amount of cards, maybe just into one card, please? Because these messages are super long, so I cannot go through and read 4 videos. Okay, I'm going to take this one because it fell directly out. Scales of balance. Hey, that's that Libra energy in there. I'm pretty sure I told them about balancing their scales in their reading too, so some might have Libra in their chart. Ancient Tantra of the Soul. You are a Tantrika, an initiate on the path of divine healing of the masculine and feminine, the two sacred polarities that are universal to human experience. As these energies come into mutual respect and balance, you attain great power, presence, and healing effect in the world of the soul and in the human world of forms here on this earth. You are supported in further exploring this path now, under the auspices, and I don't know how to say that, and blessings of beloved Isis. You're in the process of sacred relationship, healing of the divine masculine and divine feminine energies within your own soul. This is the advanced spiritual path of Tantra. It is the connection of the body and soul. The effect of this inner divine relationship healing is genuine enlightenment of the mind and the body. The body becomes a living sacred temple of light, energy, and wild aliveness. This embodiment can be experienced in movement, in deep stillness, in vitality, and in quietness. You are a Tantrika, a sacred priest or priestess of the Tantric arts. Some people mistakenly believe that Tantra is simply about sexuality, but it is in truth about the journey of the soul to bring masculine and feminine polarities into wholeness, love, unity, and empowerment. To learn to be the enlightened path in every element of your being. This is soul building work that is in great service to the spiritual healing and evolution of humanity, which is in deep need of those such as yourself, who can help create sacred connection between mind and body. It might be through your own personal healing of your body-mind connection, and perhaps through your healing services for others that you walk your tantric path. It might be done in a private or in a more obvious way. What matters is that it feels right for you. Walking this path authentically is a choice to live in dedication to the sacred work of Isis, who taught us about the creative power that could come of healing the relationship between masculine and feminine consciousness. You are guided to accept this healing through learning to balance the divine masculine and feminine energies within yourself and your relationships with others. Balancing give and take, directing and flowing, play and solitude are ways to do this now. Learning to feel as comfortable as possible with your sexual and spiritual nature. Seeing how they can complement rather than compete with each other is helpful too. Connection with the body is the most powerful form of healing for the feminine energy, as it holds the secrets to divine feminine wisdom. This can occur through movement, dance, and yoga that is based on body awareness and presence, rather than necessarily involving fast-flowing postures that may take you more into your head than into your body. You can come more into your body through time in nature, swimming, laying in the sun, resting, or walking, provided that you stay present to the physical sensations that you experience. This oracle also comes as a guide for your path of inner healing and service. You are encouraged to explore divine masculine and feminine healing within yourself, specifically at this time. This may involve forgiveness of past relationships with significant males or females in your life. It may also require an adjustment of softening to allow in feminine wisdom, or cutting out some distraction or draining situations or relationships that minimize your sense of your own power and capacity to use masculine wisdom as well. You are also guided, if in healing work with others, that you can help others heal through exploring the interplay of masculine and feminine energies. It might be through connection of mind and body, through inner and outer worlds, through sexuality and spirituality, joining for healing. Enjoy the unfolding journey, beloved initiate, for it will be highly creative and could involve art, movement as dance or yoga, breathwork, and much more. All right, Aries, that has been your message for this week. I look forward to speaking with you guys throughout this week on my video series. I hope we reach 100 subscribers by Friday, and then we get to do our tarot party. I'm really excited for that. Sending you guys throughout this week with much love, with much light, with much happiness. Mwah. Thank you.